fun of me fixing my car. So I'm taking this bolt out of here. Video, this is the bracket, and this bracket is gonna go just like this. Let me make sure I take a picture of the bracket like this. Video here of the bracket. I got one coil out. See how that spark plug in there, not too far in there. We're gonna try to get that out. We're gonna wait till the engine cools, most definitely. This is a bad coil. Took one out. Pretty bad looking. It's all black. Yeah, that definitely needed change, most definitely. Before I take this off, I'm gonna double check to make sure I have the right coils before I go any farther. We're gonna look at that and we're gonna pause the video again. So yeah, things looks pretty bad, but we're going to check it now. So y'all, these are the new ignition coils I got. Just got some from AutoZone. They were like $100 for the box. So I'm gonna compare these to the other ones. Always do this before you take them all out, so you can make sure you don't take the whole thing out and then, oh, I gotta go back to the parts store, they're not the right ones. So look here, they're basically the same thing. So I'm going to go ahead and take the other ones out. I know they're the right part. So yeah, them things look pretty bad. So they're the exact same here. Make sure. Yep. This is the old coil. I'm going to put the new coil back in the box here. Sure not to mess it up until I'm done here. And then I also got these spark plugs. Hopefully we don't have trouble getting those out. We're going to compare those. I'm going to go ahead and get the rest of these coils out. This is one bad coil. Let's get the next one out. Okay, so I have gotten all 4 of these coils out. Thankfully, these are the bad ones. I pulled it out with this. Now, I've been telling y'all, do not use this. You should use a flathead screwdriver, preferably a bigger one, but I use this. And it helps if you pull on the back of them and pull them up, and then I use my hand to pull them up, not to damage anything. But this is not a good tool to use. I would use a bigger pry tool, with a flatter end like this, something bigger. But this is what I had in the house. I didn't feel like going back to the parts store, so I carefully did it. Now I'm going to try to tackle these spark plugs, see if I can get them out gently. So hopefully I can get these 4 spark plugs out without breaking something. If I can't, I'm gonna take a break. So hopefully they come out. I changed them last year, but I'm definitely gonna change them again since I'm changing the coils. So hopefully these come out easily. Ouch! Ooh, the engine's still hot. Let me be careful. I think I should let it cool a little more before I mess with these spark plugs, because the engine is still hot. So let's see how this goes. Well, I'm getting frustrated. I have to go back to the parts store to get an extension for this, because this ratchet right here, it doesn't have this thing on it. So I'm definitely not going to be able to get the spark plugs out with this, because it's going to end up breaking them. So I have to get, it's got, you know, the thing on it with this. So I'm going to have to go get an extension for this. So I will be back to the parts store, and it sucks. I'm going to have to get away there because I took everything off like this. I figured that, but they're pretty stuck in there. So I will be back. Hey y'all, so I'm back, y'all. I didn't have to go to the parts store. Look at this, got the spark plug out. So I guess this car, you have to turn it that way to the right because it's in a foreign car. So I got 1 spark plug out. Yes, 1 down. So now 3 more to go. 1 is out. 1, 2, 3 more to go. So now another spark plug. This actually didn't look too bad, but I'm gonna change it anyways. Be back. So just got the 2nd spark plug out. That one looks pretty bad. Whew. That boy is burnt to a crisp. Yeah. I don't know why that cylinder is... Yeah, that cylinder is pretty bad in that one. That one doesn't look too good. Yeah, that boy is bad. So 2 more to go, y'all. Doing pretty good. Spark plug number 3 is out. This one looks pretty burnt too. So to look into that, because that looks pretty bad. Definitely gonna have to clean that cylinder out. So 1 more to go, y'all. Get the other one out. Hopefully it's pretty easy, the last one. And I got it out. That one looks pretty burnt too. So cylinders 1, 2, and 3 are pretty burnt. Not sure what's going on. We're gonna clean them out before we do anything to put the new spark plugs back in. We're definitely gonna clean these out. So here is all. Let's pull this out here. Get this out of here. Come on. Things are hot. I don't want to touch them. I should let that engine cool too. So here are all 4 spark plugs I took out and the 4 bad coils. So I'm glad I changed them plugs. That was easy. It actually wasn't hard. So let's put it back together. I'm gonna go clean these cylinders out here, get them cleaned out, and then I'm going to put the spark plugs back in the coils. Then we're gonna start the car up and see how it runs. And I'll keep videoing you through everything. So all 4 of the plugs are in, as you can see. Put this thing back on. This screw right here, be very careful. I dropped this screw and got it stuck up under here, which was a nightmare trying to get out. So be very careful moving this screw when you do. And putting it back in, that's how I got it stuck when I dropped it. So got the plugs back in. I'm gonna put this other screw back in the other screw. So here is the finished result. A big mess I made. Okay, we're gonna look. Everything looks in properly. Let's go start the car. I'm nervous, y'all. Whew, got my keys in the pocket, all right. My hands are all filthy. Should wash my hands before I go start the car. Let me go wash my hands first, be back. Okay, y'all, let's look again. Everything looks in right, properly. Right. Plugs in properly. Okay, nothing. All right, I'm nervous, y'all. Let's go start the car. Okay, here we go, y'all. Pray I didn't mess up nothing. Okay. Let's see. Leave the car running. No EPC light. We're going to get my scanner and check it. We're going to let it run for a second. Check the engine. So it's running good. No lights. We're going to let it run. We're going to get the scanner. See how the engine's running. I think we're all good. We're going to check this, get the scanner, clean up a mess. Oh, let's go get the scanner and see, make sure all the codes are gone. So y'all, I got my scan tool here. We're gonna go get this, check it now, make sure ain't no more misfires. Whew. Thank God, no lights. Let's plug this up here. Check with our scanner here. Okay. Let's put the car here on position. Let's plug this up. Come on, ways to go. Plug our scan tool up. Auto making progress. Okay. Oh, shut up with this beeping. Okay. Looks like we're all green. No powertrain stored in the vehicle, but let's press any key to continue. We're going to take it for a drive. We're going to go to menu. We're going to go to, I think it's system status. We're going to go to all module scan. Yes. Okay, let's see the module scan. We're definitely going to have to go for a drive first to make sure everything's cool. Whew. stabilization control. We'll have to look that up. Must have been something with the hub bearing, but okay. We're gonna check this. Parking brake data, nothing. Throttle transfer, and blah, 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 blah. Okay, we're gonna go drive the car, because, yeah, we're seeing the same thing, but we're gonna have to drive the car. Stable system control, saying the same thing, but yeah, let's go drive the car, see what happens. And then oh, I am back. Now I stuck this towel, I'm gonna show y'all around here. Excuse me, I got this towel. I want to try to clean these cylinders out, and I'm not going to spray. I know there's cleaner you could put in here, a spray or whatever that you could put in the cylinder. I'm not going to use that and spray something in here and risk spraying something in here I don't want to. I know you can, but I'm just going to get this towel and wipe it out as the best I can, just this towel, because I don't feel comfortable spraying something in here at all. So I'm just doing it my way. I'm going to take my time, wipe it out the best I can. And I'm just wipe this towel. As you can see, let me try to get this. Sorry, I don't have anybody to hold my camera, so excuse me, y'all. I'm just gonna get this towel and stick it down in here gently and just wipe it out like this and push it down in there. I wish I had a way to angle this camera better and show y'all, but I'm just gonna stick this down in here like that and try to clean out the cylinder the best I could. And then I'm gonna show you how dirty it is. Now I'm gonna get it clean as I can. You know, I got some off in there. I'm gonna keep trying, but I don't, like I said, I don't want to spray something in here. I know there's cleaners you can put in here to clean out the cylinders, but like I said, I'm not gonna spray it in here. I don't feel comfortable spraying something in here at all. And I'm gonna definitely ask the shop and ask what, because I changed, like I said, this has been changed. This gasket right here, this blue gasket, I changed my valve cover gasket recently, this timing cover. So I'm gonna ask about it and see what's going on, but I'm gonna try to clean this best I can. I'm gonna show you afterwards how it looks once I clean it, as you can see. But I'm just gonna clean it with the towel. Like I said, I don't feel comfortable spraying anything in here, even though people do. So it's your preference. If you want to, you can. I don't feel comfortable, so I'll be back. Okay, y'all, so I cleaned the cylinders out. That one got pretty good. This one, did I miss one? This one, this one, and this one, which is better than it was. About as good as I can get them clean. Let me get another rag. So I'm gonna put the spark plugs back in, because I cleaned them as good as I could, and this stuff is whew. But I mean, it's good enough for now. Who cares? It's clean. I cleaned them out as good as I could. So now it's time to put the spark plugs back in now. So when you take the spark, I figured out when I take the spark plugs out, you turn it right. When I put them back in, you turn it left. So I'm gonna put them back in now. So there we have it, y'all. I got one spark plug in, and I'm putting these in. Do not super tighten them. Just tighten them enough so they're tight. We don't need to over tighten these, because you're gonna have a big problem getting them back in. Just tighten it. Don't go crazy with it. So there's one in. We got 3 more to go. I'm gonna go do the next 3. Maybe I could put my around here. Maybe I could put my camera up here. If I could hold the thing here, maybe I can, because you probably can't see nothing. See here. I won't be able to see nothing unless I put it the other way. You probably still can't see nothing here. You're not gonna be able to see nothing if I do that. Well, so much for that. Trying to see something here. Can you see now? There we go. Maybe not. You probably still can't see nothing, but I'm gonna try. We'll have to edit the video very good. Hello, spark plug number 2. you in. Cylinder number 2. Make sure we take our time putting these in because we do not want to break anything. It's not a rush. Okay. And just tighten that. There we go. Number 2 is in. Another thing, y'all, was my other. It's better to use the other wrench I had. Okay, so another spark plug. Cylinder number 3. Come. Okay. Next spark plug here. Put you in. There we go. And we got the back one. Okay, and tight enough to go. And okay, out. And spark plug number 4, finally. Okay, number 4. Here we go. And got you in there. I don't know what the heck just fell. Something I dropped. Ugh. Now always remember when you're doing this, it's this way to turn. So I had to figure that out. To tighten, right to loosen. This is a foreign car, so left to tighten, right to loosen. So I had to figure out. And it's always easier to do the other ratchet, not this type, because it's so much easier with the other one to tighten these. This is taking longer, but hey, that's all I had. And tight. Make sure. Okay, and we're gonna double check all these to make sure they're in tight enough. Okay, that one's fine. I want to check all these again one more time to make sure I tighten these in good enough. One more turn. I don't want to over tighten them. Oops, this one's not on the spark plug right. Let's check this one. And one more turn. There we go. And one more little turn. There we go. They're all in tight. They're good. So now we are going to move on to our plugs. Oh, let me show y'all. So let me flip this camera. Now, as you can see, all of the spark plugs are in. Make sure you do not over tighten these. So when you go to take them out, you can get them in, but make sure they're in tight enough. So now we're going on to our plugs here. So here we go to the plugs. Hopefully this isn't complicated. All right. Plug 1. Oh, this thing is going. These things are about to be a pain to put in, I know. Oh, God. Okay. Let's see, these are about to be tough to push back in. Let me try the other side. Whew. Hopefully, let me double check to make sure. Oh. Yeah, the same thing. Okay, plug number 2. Make sure I can get these in here. Not going in. Unless we have to tighten these down. Okay, let's check here. I'm not sure why they're not going in. we have to see. Let me see here, because I don't want to break something. Let's figure this out. Whew. Whew. Okay, y'all, so I got all the coils back in here. Pretty sure they don't go any farther, because that wouldn't make any sense. They're not pushed them in as far as they would go. Oh my goodness. I'm going to try to push them in more. I'm sure they don't go no further. If they would, I'm going to try. Whew. Things is hard to push down. I'm going to try to push them in further, but whew, that was a lot of work. Now I got to put this back on. Oh my God, if I can get this dumb thing on. There's all this junk in the way. Hope this goes back on. Please, Lord Jesus, tell me this fits. I should have checked this first, which would made more sense. But please be right. So we're going to find out. So I'll be back. Okay, y'all. I got the thing back on now. Now I have to push these coils in better. I'm going to take a break because I'm getting very frustrated. Put these bolts back in and turn the car on, but these are in. This is back on, thank God. It didn't break nothing. And then these wires, so you got to be very careful, especially in this car, because if you break one of these wires, oh my God, it's going to be over with. But yeah, probably would have been easier if I pulled these off first, then took off. But hey, I got it on. I'm going to have to push these darn things back on. I need some muscle to push these things in. I got this one in. I'm going to 1, 2, 3 more to push in. So I got that one pushed in, so 3 more. I'm going to take a 5-minute break. Because I'm getting frustrated, but hey, it is what it is. I'm going to take a break, and I'll be back, y'all. This is how it's going to look. Try to get, there we go. Now it's going to come off. Didn't think that had to come off. Try to release this off without breaking anything. Pull this down. Now we got this out the way. We're going to try to get these off.